Yo, what's going on, everybody? When long? I can hear you guys in the chat already. FG, when long? You guys are banging your shields and you guys are presenting your spears, banging your shields. When long? Man, it's not ape mode, right? Ape would be we're at all-time high and we're just buying more. This is not ape mode. This is like warrior, gladiator, fight to the death, Skyrim NPC. Just absolute stone cold survival, bro. But man, it's good to have you guys in the chats, man. Man, yesterday was crazy, wasn't it, dude? So my last stream, like I literally did this drawing, man. I want to pull up that stream. Actually, I have the picture in my Discord here. Went long. Here we go. Look at this picture here. So like last stream, I was like, man, we lost the year today. See that purple line right there? And that's a major sign of weakness. Like, it's hard to call volatility, right? Because you never know if something's going to undulate and go sideways or if it's really going to move. But my brother and I were really feeling this move down, you know? And so what is this green line here? What's this level that Bitcoin dumped all the way down to? And I mean, it looks like, let's see, I circled 54,451. Looks like we came down a little bit below that, but overall, that was pretty much where we found that local bottom here. And let me pull up my chat again because I can't see what you guys are saying. 1 second here. And how's the volume too? Is the volume okay? Now, you guys are always complaining about volume, whether it's the number of shares being traded or the number of decimals of my voice going in your ear. But let me know that the volume is good. So obviously on Bitcoin's 1 hour here, it's not really the best time for entry, but look at this beautiful rounded money flow on the 1 hour. And so we got a key level bounce off of an important VWAP, which I'll go over in a second. And we're seeing some wave readings. If you look at the daily, we have a Jason Casper, uneven butt cheek, camel toe Harris hybrid wave here. And this is on Fin money flow, so this is some zombie pump signal action here. This is zombie pumpage, man. We are not. I mean, this is on some thin, measly, scant, screwed up money flow. But that doesn't mean that the price can't go up. It's just like divert. Like price can pump on low volume. Price can pump in these conditions, especially if the blue wave reading on the daily is giving us. I mean, we're oversold on the daily, so. I would say give it another day or two, perhaps over the weekend, we see this camel toe wave mature a little bit. It'll round up, and the final confirmation of it will be when it crosses over the -60 line, and I believe that we will see a zombie pump, and that's just kind of the idea that I got cooking right now. So the reason why I'm confident about this level that we're at, which is tough to do in a downtrend like this. You know, it's like that's what people have been doing this whole time. They've been saying when long, and longing every single dip, and every single dip has been a disappointment. I even had a long trade that I had to exit. I longed the year to date, made $2,000, and I had to pull out of that trade there. So I mean, I'm a part of this mess. But we've just hit a very important VWAP. This is the anchored VWAP from Q4 of 2023, and it's not just a quarterly VWAP. It's important because it held us up during the ETF dump, and so the fact that we're at this point again, you know, even if it's a short-term bounce up to say the current month's AVWAP, and then we get even more shitty, it's just an absolute bloodbath. I mean, this is the fate of a barbarian, is you charge into battle and you die fighting, right? But in the fight, we're going to take some of these bears out with us, man. We're going to wipe some of these bastards out. We're going to sting them for what they did to Bitcoin. And overall, I think that this VWAP is important enough that it will lead to some sort of little bounce here, and we're seeing the wave reading to suggest that. So, you know, in my stream 2 days ago, I called this level down, but I also had a follow-up idea. I said if we could come over the year-to-date and we get to this point, if we could somehow get over the year-to-date again, up in these low 60s, then like it's like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger type shit for Bitcoin. That being said, we'd have to get over the year-to-date. The year-to-date is resistance, so even just pumping up to the year-to-date doesn't really have me sold on like Bitcoin roaring back entirely. But like it's just this really bearish environment. If anything, it's like a bear market was just confirmed. You know, it's like once you slip under the year-to-date, this purple line, now Bitcoin's having a bad year, right? And so it's gonna have to do a lot to undo that bear market energy. But that being said, like even in a bear market, there's pumps, there's zombie pumps, there's pumpage on low volume. Like I can show you some examples. Like one example that I remember very vividly, and this was actually during some crypto conferences that I went to. Like look at this pump over here. So you know, the money flow on the 3-day on Bitcoin was completely dead, and we were at these lows here, and all of a sudden you just get this like crazy wick, right? It's like a zombie pump, and then it just leads to more dumps after that. But that shit can happen, man. Like as it's dying, it starts doing crazy shit. Like even during this low, you see like as the money flow is coming out, you get these pretty big pumps. You see like look at the money flow over here, and yet we had a rally. That was that double top from the last bull cycle. So even though the majority of the money has came and went, there's the potential for like zombie rallies, right? And these are dangerous for the average investor, but they're like a trader's wet dream, right? It's like we want that volatility. We want I mean, it could be a last chance opportunity for people to get out if they're holding a bunch of Bitcoin, or who knows, man. It's just like we like to see it ebbing and flowing. We like to see this type of thing. And so that's the kind of scenario that I guess I'm, you know, expecting something like that. Like these RSIs have come down quite a bit. Money flow definitely looking like shit. For sure, man. I mean, the macro is quite bearish. Like, look at the monthly here. We've been talking about it for weeks now. It's like we're just beating a dead horse here. But the monthly looks like it's going to cross the -60 and send us into the doldrums, man. The doldrums. Stas says the Bears took our girls yesterday. They took our girls, but they didn't take our lives, man. We can go back into their village, burn their village down, and take our women back, bro. That's what's gonna happen, man. And ultimately, we may die doing that, but god dang, at least we get to kiss our sweethearts goodbye. We get to kiss 6 Juanita one last time before we get liquidated. I'm keeping up on the chats. Good to see you guys in. Gazgano, thanks for modding, bro. Jenny Swanson says she never pulls out. That's very aggressive. Very aggressive, Jenny. Casablancovich says, hey brother, long time. Hope you're doing good. The bear div on the 2-month. You got me spitting, bro. I'm like, the bear div on the 2-month. Would you want to have a look at that, man? Dude, you look at the 2-month chart, you're a psycho, man. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's look at the BLX chart. Yeah. I mean, look at that, man. You've got a bearish trigger wave div. This looks like the bonk macro chart, dude. This looks dirty, man. This looks super dirty. Look at the price coming up. Overall, you've got this overall lifetime. It's a lifetime divergence. It's the greatest divergence of mankind. It's the biggest divergence mankind's ever seen. What you want me to say, mate? Jason Casper says, you got to kiss 6 Juanita? Man, I've never kissed 6 Juanita, or any girl for that matter. Man, you're so full of cap, Jason. You're like the most handsome man in crypto. You're the only person in this chat with your life actually figured out. Everyone else is just pretending, bro. So drop the act. We know that dude, you are the Conan the Barbarian. You are Conan the Barbarian. Man, Bear Pig says it looks like it's going to 0 on these big time frames, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing push-ups forever, dude. I mean, I wanted to do push-ups. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do push-ups every day. You're supposed to take care of your health every day. It's so funny when people are like, dude, you're gonna be exercising for a really long time, bro. Like, I'm only exercising for Bitcoin and not like my health or like my family's future or anything like that. Like, it's so funny, dude, how people view that challenge. They think it's like Bitcoin first and like personal health second, and it shows the ranking of priorities of like crypto people. You know what I mean? Jenny says, I like your muscles, Jason. Let's work out. Oh, dang. Justin looks at, should I sell everything? Well, I can tell you what I've done, Justin, which is that I wanted to trade. I wanted to start trading more, right? So I took my crypto investment and I put it into USDT, and I've just been trading Tether. Like, and I've been making pretty good money. So far, the account is up $7,000. I started with 100 grand, and it's doing really good, man. So my win rate's 80% on my trades, and it's still too early to even like tell what my win rate is, but I've had success in previous bull markets, and I've taken breaks from trading. Like my trading journey is sporadic and rocky and all these things, but so far so good, man. I'm coming at the markets with like just years and years of more experience, more conversations with traders, and a newfound hunger to change my life and to change my family's life. So I'm just in this shit, man. I'm in this shit. But that's what I'm doing, man. I'm trading based off a Tether amount because these signs are very concerning. And as a Market Cipher educator, as one of the guys behind Market Cipher, it would be kind of a cop-out if I was just saying, you know, DCA, diamond hands, hold on, or whatever, through signs like this, right? Like, if there's bearish signs on the macro, this is the perfect opportunity for us to remind our community that there's a reason we all became traders, right? Because you get into crypto and you believe in it, everyone believes in it, and it for the most part it is like up only and stuff, but it's during those dips, it's during times like this that you really appreciate having that trading education, like knowing to learning how to short, learning how to trade really helps you like survive during crypto's darkest times. And so I think it's really important to learn how to trade. I think everyone should learn how to trade. It should be taught in like elementary school, because it's one of those grinds with no ceiling. You could change your life with it, and I just hope that one day it isn't taken away from us, man. I think that we should have a right to trade. Like, if there's ever a point where regulation or taxation or like just the environment makes it hard to do what we do, like, I think that's screwed up, and I would consider moving to where I would be able to trade more freely, because I think that this stuff's really important. New World Disorder says, instead I spent 10K learning how to trade. Man, 10K learning how to trade is not that much, honestly. Like, I think I probably spent well into the 5 figures, like, learning how to trade properly. And that's what, by that I mean, like, I blew accounts. I blew like a $20,000 account. I put money into cryptos that dumped and never came back. I put money into like actual scams. Like, I've made every mistake in the book, and that pretty much like exhausted the majority of like the money that I was losing during that shit was very important money. It was blood money. It was money that I got from surviving a house fire back in 2014 when I was a kid, and like it took me years to get that settlement money. Before that, I was struggling, just going to school for kinesiology, bartending and managing restaurants, and you know, not really sure what my future held. But that settlement money came, and I felt like this was my chance to pay my student loan debt, live the life I wanted to live and learn how to trade and get into investing. And the majority of that money I lost, but thankfully in that journey, like my brother and I found enough success, and my brother came up with Market Cipher, and that was basically like that started everything for me, man. That kickstarted this whole career in trading that I now have doubled down into and gone hard on. So yeah, man, that was humbling to like have those early first couple years, losing. Really, it wasn't just money, it was important money. It was like I died for that money. But yeah, man, like that stuff makes you a better trader. Like sometimes you have to learn your lesson like that. Like you got to touch that hot stove with your hand before you learn. And so nowadays, like let's say I have a winning trade and it's coming down to my entry, I will exit the trade. Like I'm so much better at trading. Like if something's going against me, I pull out. I don't double down or stay in shitty positions, whether it's in trading or in relationships or anything in my life. Like going through these markets has like made me like definitely a better quality person. Like I go hard on things that are positive, and things that are negative I withdraw from. And I think that's a really important life lesson that plays really well into trading. And if you have an idea that plays out right, like you get into a trade and it's playing out well for you, you might want to reward yourself. It's like a dog treat. Like our brains are very simple if you think about it. Like if you had an idea and it's paying you, maybe the idea doesn't fully play out. Maybe the price doesn't completely go to your target. But either way, like you had an idea to go long and it's gone up. You deserve a dog treat for that. Like reward yourself. And oftentimes if you take that approach, a lot of times the market does come down on you and it goes back to your entry. And so taking profits is never bad, man. New World Disorder says, I never let go now. I take my initial investment and leave the change in there. In case it moons or whatever reason, I still get to be a part of it. Yeah, man. There is something to be said about letting, not taking all your profits, right? You want to take some good profits, but sometimes letting that last 10, 15, 20% of a trade ride can really pay off. Sometimes it doesn't, and it comes down on you and the market kicks you out, right? But other times a winning idea, if it wins, it has a chance to keep winning. Things that are winning tend to keep winning. It's like a law of motion. Jason says he only eats non-GMO dog treats. That's okay, man, because you got that dog in you, man. So I've had an idea all year. It regards to Bitcoin dominance. It's this quote: a drop of truth is worth more than a sea of lies. And I've been saying this literally since like I started my YouTube channel. And I decided to be a Bitcoin guy for a reason, because for multiple cycles I've seen people talk about these narratives. I mean, whatever happened to metaverse? Whatever happened to, there's so many coin narratives, privacy coins, there's so many narratives in crypto that have come and gone, and the only thing that remains is like Bitcoin and ETH. I mean, I think about all the normies who got into Terra Luna and got wrecked, or NFTs and got wrecked. And so just my experience as like a crypto OG is like I am slanted more towards Bitcoin and Ethereum, learning how to trade in the down markets, and just keep it simple, man. Just keep it simple, stupid. Don't be trying to do all this extra shit. And so that idea has paid. Like I have this idea that Bitcoin's gonna go up to its golden retracement at 60% dominance. And it's been looking scary this entire time. Like every single time it goes up, it looks bearish divergent, and it looks like alts are gonna start trending on it, and it just doesn't. It just simply does not. And so this idea of like a drop of truth in a sea of lies, Bitcoin is the way, has paid off. And because I was holding for a lot of this year, like holding coins like Bitcoin and alts, but because my portfolio was like 60% Bitcoin, I pretty much held up quite well compared to a lot of other portfolios out there that are like super slanted towards memes or AI or any of these other narratives that have recently gotten wrecked. But like I told you guys, right now, currently, I'm just like tethered up and just trading and having a blast trading. And so the trade that I am looking at right now, potentially, if I can get some, like a good 1 hour reading, is just perhaps like a 1 hour long entry off of this major VWAP support. This is the Q4 of 2023. It held us up during the ETF dump. You can see, like, back here, it held us up during that ETF dump. So this is a very strong support. Definitely. And look at this wick, too. Look at this daily wick right there. That's a really nice, that's some good candle strength right there. And then look at what's going on with the price. You see the price coming down. And you see the waves looking to trend up. So it's still a little bit early. But in another day or so, you could really see this really maturing, and you just don't want to ignore Market Cipher. If Market Cipher is oversold and bullish divergent on the daily chart, that's something that, like, in hindsight, you will look back on and be like, why didn't I just long there? You know, it's just like up here, you know, when the price flatlined and basically tweezer topped, and you look at the waves and it's like a clear bear div, but you just don't want it to be a bearish div, right? And so, like, we lost hope in Bitcoin. Like, as we slipped under the year to date, hope was lost, and that hopelessness, that idea of hopelessness, that idea paid, right? We dumped down, we got the spike down, but like I said in the last stream, evil is not the only force in this world to be reckoned with. There's the forces of good. There's the forces of green. And there is a reckoning coming for these bears, man. I mean, all we need is a strong key level and a Market Cipher B wave reading for us to reclaim the July VWAP. Let me zoom in a bit here. So right now, you slap an AVWAP on July 1st, and we've been underneath this, and so this is a gap that Bitcoin really wants to fill. You see this big gap right here, and so it would make perfect sense if we did have a consolidation and then an upward move up to this 58,781 level. That would just look completely normal. But there's also another thing, like look at the June anchored VWAP, which this one we have not seen any real meaningful confirmations of resistance at. So this right here is a major gap. So if we did somehow reclaim the July anchor, and we somehow magically were to get over that and hold it, because that could be a big short opportunity. If Bitcoin has to, like, arc down again and we just get 41K, like, with the quickness, that would actually be a relief, because it's like taking a big turd enema, and then maybe there's actually some hope for the rest of this year. That being said, you know, if we could get over that July anchor, there's a bigger long play, which is the long play up to the June anchor right here. I mean, look at this area that could really be filled, you know, and this is a massive opportunity. If you measure that, you're talking a 15% move, potentially life-changing gains. But I wouldn't measure it from where we're at to here. I wouldn't think about a pump up to this 64.6K region until we actually reclaimed the July VWAP. So it would be more like this is the play. If we did come over that July VWAP, you've got a 10% additional follow-through pump that is in the cards if we can hold over that July VWAP. Otherwise, the July VWAP poses as a pretty big threat, because right now July is a bearish month. It hasn't even been confirmed as resistance yet, and so a pump up to there could be another point of damnation for Bitcoin if down is the way that we're gonna go. Man Bear Pig says he closed his 54K long today to wait until the CME opens up. Man, that was a ballsy long, man. You longed at 54, bro. Dude. That was a ballsy ass long, man. That was definitely a stink bid. A stink bid is like one of those orders you put down, like way down there, and you like, if it hits, you just know it's gonna go back up, but like, you just know it's gonna go back up. It's kind of like a gamble. But yeah, I would say that 54, man, there wasn't that much strength down there at the time when we were down there. Where is 54? Damn, dude, you long down here, man. You're a psychopath, bro. Honestly, a good time to long this would have been like right as we come over the intraday VWAP. You see this, like, we come up over the intraday, boom, we splash, and you see that, this right here, the support. This was a wonderful time to enter, like, a large swing long on Bitcoin with a nice stop loss, perhaps under, like, the recent low or something like that. So I missed that opportunity. And right now I'm just kind of waiting to see if, like, obviously there's like a bearish wave reading playing out here, right? Like we create that higher high on the 15-minute here, and the waves are trending down. So I want to see how this plays out, and I want to see maybe like a good entry on any of these scalp time frames, like the 1 hour chart or below. I'll consider with risk management, you know, considered entering a swing long here or a long scalp. It's hard to even say which it would be, because I'm not sure what the duration of that trade would be. But yeah, it's like you could definitely catch that play up to at least the July anchor, which is like a 4.7% move. Yeah, and so that's pretty much where I'm at with the Bitcoin TA. Obviously, if we dump down and we lost the Q4 of 2023 anchor, currently at 54,495. If we lost that before hitting the July anchor, I would be a little bit shocked, and I would have to reassess myself as a human being, as a man. I would think that we would pump up to July, confirm it as resistance, then continue down if that's where we need to go. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with my TA on Bitcoin right now. So other things we got going on, we got the Jake Paul Mike Perry fight on July 20th. I'm going to Tampa, Florida. I'm going to Florida for the third time this year to support our boy Mike Perry in his history-making fight. This is a fight that Mike has been gunning for years. Every victory he's had in BKFC has been a stepping stone basically to this match. This is a really exciting match in like the world of boxing. I get that like Jake Paul gets a lot of hate, but he's been training his ass off. I mean, look at him. Look at his traps. This dude's like juiced to the gills, and he's got the best training money can buy. And he manages his brand well, man. The kid is grown up, and like he's a good challenge for Mike, man. This is gonna be a good ass fight. So I'm gonna be there, and you could get it on pay-per-view. If you're gonna be there at the fight, definitely shoot me an email. I got my email like down below, I'm pretty sure, but it's nickcipherfg@gmail.com. If you are gonna be at this event, let's link up and you know, whatever, we'll link up or whatever. But so I made a shirt for this event for Mike. If you go to empoweredtraders.com, large and XL, super high quality. It's like pump cover. Like, you'll look dope as hell in the gym with this shirt because it's like, it kind of runs oversized. It's a good gift if you know, if you're like a husband and wife watching this, you know, get it for your husband or something. But just use code platinum and you get 25 bucks off. So this price is like for the normies, because we'll be selling these shirts at the event. But if you want to get one of these online, you can pre-order now, and it's 25 bucks off if you use code platinum. And there's also a site-wide discount on Market Cipher. So if you want to get Market Cipher, the indicators that I use to do all my analysis, go to marketcipher.com or marketciphertrading.com, code platinum. We got tutorials, we'll get you all started. Got the tools right here. testimonials, and it comes with a complimentary Discord community as well. Thanks for posting that in the chat, Gazgano. Also, another thing, in fact, I'm going to do a little giveaway here. Let's do a quick giveaway. We're going to go to, let's see, let's pump the official Market Cipher, because I double uploaded this. Let's see. We're gonna pump my spotlight with Cassius QV real quick. All right. So on your second monitor, guys, go ahead and go to the spotlight with Cassius QV, and I want to see you guys like bomb the shit out of this video, and everybody go drop a comment. I'm gonna pick the best comment. I'm gonna send you $100 right now. So I'll set a timer on my phone for 10 minutes, and we'll come back to this. Actually, we'll do 5 minutes. But Cassius is a really cool dude, man. He's, first of all, he's known my brother for about 1.5 years now. So they met like at Gareth Soloway's party in Crypto Miami like last year or something. And so partnerships with him were kind of like cooking in the works for a while. But this year he really joined like the Market Cipher family. He started leverage trading more and making music for us. And he's just like a dope dude. Like he's really freaking cool, smiling all the time, good in his trades, and so I wanted to give him a spotlight and elevate him. And so that was my episode 8, was Cassius QV. Make sure you guys check it out. He's even got a rap song at the end of this, which is freaking dope. In fact, let's play it right now.
Biggest stage for anybody. There's some real shit.
Song, and hopefully you enjoyed the interview. Lots of good value here coming from Cassius QV. Good to have you in, man. It was a pleasure.
Thanks for having me on, bro.
Cheers.
Yeah. I mean, like, gotta be the pioneer of this trade entertainment shit, you know? I was the one on the cover of the Wall Street Journal when they was buying Twitter followers and shit, man. I was the one on CNBC rapping about trading this shit, man. I've been on the biggest stage for anybody, man. Bottom line. Now let's see how many real rap fans fuck with Market Cipher. Check. I retired a hit maker on fire, I spit vapor. Join the Market Cipher, inspire and get paper. Pushing price up and down like the top of a roller coaster at 100K or over. Be swole as the FloppingGroper. I ain't talking broker when I say what's cracking. Post your gains, not bragging, just to show what happened. See, the MC caters to nothing but real traders. It gave us a better edge than a gamble in Las Vegas. Some people got fantasies, and I ain't trying to damage y'all, but I always kept it real. I ain't never believed in Santa Claus. Y'all be chasing trends like a school of fish. I been knew how to swim. I can win in this foolishness. What's going up in here? I ain't wanna duck in fear. You wanna trade memes? Fine, in here. Hold my fucking beer. Long-term utility, they stay fading. So fuck it. I'm making a living off day trading. Stocks, Forex, or just a crypto lifer. Either way, you getting paid off using the Market Cipher. Hit my referral link. Get your whole team joined. We'll run for president just to pump your own meme coin. In the meantime, I'ma just swing mine. Looking at the charts like green is green, fine. I don't care if you don't pay attention to all the shit I played. The only thing I pay attention to is the momentum wave. There's a lot of tickets that I think I may buy. Shoot, they claim AI, but they don't really say why. Pencil necks talk a bunch of shit, but really need to shut their lip. 100x, double it, and go buy the fucking dip. Advanced apologies, and it hurts for me to say this, but I'm still inadvertently intimidating haters. The speed rap went over your head, I'ma slow it down. Versatile, any style, I'ma hold the crown. The king they hate like eating pork when it's Ramadan. I only fire back if Andrew Tate and Elon respond. See, I ain't playing games with you fucking lames. You came with a troll? I came for the fucking games. Everywhere I look, I seen vultures. You here for the meme culture, I'm here for the green culture. I'm focused on filling up these extra big bags. I'm talking rags to the riches like the kids from the past. Got the game from the school of hard knocks. Never skip class, I'm from East Oakland. We ain't playing with your bitch ass. I film Spac Dream and guaranteed it'd make a big splash. The song hit fast and gave financial news whiplash. Proved I can go viral as many times that I want it. I just don't give a fuck about the likes or a comment. I don't need to go out of my way for the attention. Nowadays it's kind of strange, people pay for the attention. Coinbase sucks, you trade like real cucks. You made 9 cents a coin, I made $4. Multiplied by whatever's is 45 the leverage. Winning all the hedges and cuvées the beverage. Fine, I'll trade memes and anything else. Baby, I choose rich, I'm like, give me the wealth. Like Jay-Z,
yeah, he's still going.
It's throwback. Don't talk to me about rap if you motherfuckers didn't know that. Long-term investors, y'all funny to me. Making money being you, but still you wanna be me. Guess for every percent you make, it's like 100 for me. But now you hating to see they feature me on CNBC. Yeah, it's funny how one meme can fuck up the game. Oh, you only bought spot? You better get your change. You can't 100x leverage? Then switch exchange. You ain't sniped 1,000%? Fix your aim. Imaginary traders. Imaginary traders. Imaginary traders, man. You probably hop in my comments and ask me some stupid shit like, hey, yo, dog, how much does the average MC trader make an average day?
Like 30 to 40 grand, cocksucker, beat it.
All right, last chance to comment on this $100 giveaway here. Go to that video. Go to this video. I linked it in the YouTube chat. Drop a sit comment and like this shit, and I'll give away $100. And nice, good comments so far. Awesome. We'll come back to that in a couple minutes here. But any questions for you guys, for me, on Bitcoin price? How's ETH looking here? Man, see, ETH swept these lows here, man. This is crazy, bro. Like, it's looking double toppy, but also, like, once that double top is confirmed right here, there tends to be a little bit of, like, a Conan the Barbarian death rally, you know what I'm saying? So, and look at the daily wave on ETH. So what you've got here is, you know, ETH holding a flat bottom, but the waves have come down lower, and so you've got a hidden bull div there on ETH. And so, you know, I'm kind of feeling the same on ETH that I'm feeling on Bitcoin. Even though things are quite bearish, the environment is very bearish. You get these zombie pumps on like low money flow that can roll through. Oh my gosh, is it time to pick a winner? Alrighty, let's see.
Because
Man, I wish I had more
important.
comics, bro. I wish we had more. I'm not seeing as much as I want to see. But that's fine. That's fine. I'll take what I can get. Let me invite you guys to the Discord here. And just open a ticket if you wrote a comment. And tell me your YouTube handle. Go ahead and join my Discord. Open a ticket in the public chat. And tell me your YouTube handle. And we'll pick a winner. Do some eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Apparently some comments aren't showing here, so yeah, it takes a while for the YouTube comments like load very slow, man. Like I'll get a notification for a comment like 30 minutes after you guys make it. But yeah, just go ahead and join my Discord and open a ticket. I like to pick the winner by doing like eeny, meeny, miny, mo with the tickets. I see 2 tickets opened up so far. Keep opening up those tickets. Let me know that you commented on this spotlight video. There's the link to the video if you're dropping in now. Man, sometimes I can, let's see, if I do like Control F5, let's see if that helps.
Because this is
Thanks you guys. Thanks for doing that. Helps our branding. Is I think Cassius deserves more attention than he's gotten. Obviously the markets are down, and like when you are in the business of trading and indicators, business ebbs and flows with the markets. Up equals good, down equals bad. That's what the common person thinks. Even though like bear markets are extremely lucrative, dumps tend to happen faster and easier than longs. Just from my experience, and like learning how to short is probably like the greatest skill you could ever learn in your entire life. It could just change your entire life and your family's life. But the reality is that people don't like understand shorting, and they just think like down is bad. And so sales, views, clicks, participation, everything starts to go down, and you start to see people going to sleep. And I just don't want to see talent going to waste. So Cassius Cuvée is one of the most talented people in crypto. I gave him a spotlight. I wanted to elevate him, and so you guys are helping. So thank you for helping me. Jenny Swanson says, everyone wants to long, that's why funding rates are always positive. Even now. Yeah, man. You know, if you follow the funding rates, that's often a good way to get to profits too. Just do what other people are not. Because shorts will pay you sometimes, man. She said, we just need JPAL or some good data to come out and BTC will pump back to 70. You know, let's talk about what BTC would have to do to get to that point. Because it can't just go there in a straight shot, right? And so levels to watch would be, one would be the July anchored VWAP. Currently at 59,115. It's a dynamic line, it's changing. It's a little bit different depending on what time frame you're looking at too. Like on this 65 minutes at 58,720. But this general region, this is basically July itself holding us down, right? So if we can get over that level, 58.7K, then the next level that we need to get over is the year to date. You know, we've now slammed under the year to date, and we're tussling with the idea of Bitcoin having a shit rest of the year. And so we would have to bounce over the July VWAP and bounce over that year to date. That's two very tough challenges. That's like waves of armies. We're like Conan the Barbarian, and there's like two waves of armies that we have to get through. The July bears and the year-to-date bears. Then we got to get over the poop line. We got to get over the VWAP of the yearly low. This is a VWAP placed at the lowest point of the year in Bitcoin, and it's the level that we dumped from. So this is a very dangerous level, is the poop line here. This could be the poop line could dump us down a second time and really screw with us. And so that's at that 63K level. And so we've got hordes of mongrel goblins and orcs and trolls and shit that we got to get through. And then finally, you get to the June. You get to the June anchor up here. Massive, massive opportunity up here. And it's also a lot of confluence with, you know, your Q2 for the previous quarters, VWAP, as well as the all-time high. The yearly all-time high VWAP. All of these are kind of converging at this one point. So if there was one point where Bitcoin is fucked, it's this point right here. Like, we could come all the way up and smash all these troll villages, and then the troll king comes and crushes our spirits like at the final end. So it's like 300, you know, the last Spartan is defeated by Xerxes, like at this level here. So, but if you can get over that, well then shit, we're talking about a totally different story here, folks. If you can get over all that shit, you know, then we can start talking about going into the 70s and shit. But I want to see all these other battles go down first. Hell yeah. Alright, we're seeing some tickets pop up. Alright, here's the tickets. Here's the Discord. You guys can see it here on the right of the screen for full transparency. We're going to do some eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. You are it. Hey, it's Casablankovic. Let's go, baby. Woo! Casablankovic. Dude, it's my boy Casablankovic. Fuck yeah, man. Dude, Gratz Casablankovic, man. It was like his idea. It was his idea to do this. Let's go. There he is in the chat. Can't think of anyone more deserving, man. We always have the best winners, dude, for these giveaways. Yeah. Alright, Gratz Casablankovic. I'm gonna end the stream right here. I think this is a good place to end. Pick up a Mike Perry shirt. Pick up Market Cipher 25% off. Affiliate link in the description. If you want to trade on Bybit under my thing, that's in the description too. Thanks for listening to my analysis, and I'll catch you guys on Monday. Enjoy the weekend, be safe, and let's see what happens.